Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be teaching you about the best champion settings on console. So let's get into it. So we'll keep those settings for other time. Right now we're just gonna go into controls, because controls is the main one, the big alpha or whatever. We're gonna go straight into sensitivity, because sensitivity is mainly the thing I want to be taking a look at, you know. Because that's kind of what people are always looking for, sensitivity and other things like that. The other stuff is pretty self-explanatory. So for looking up and down, I keep it at 35. I don't genuinely think you need to have it any faster, and I think I could even lower it. Like, I don't think you need to be able to look up and down really fast. It's not necessary, like, not really at all. And what I did personally to get to my 100 sensitivity, which I went from 70 to 80 to 90 to 100. Now you could probably make it a bit easier on yourself and just go to 75, 78, or sorry, 75, 85, 95, and then 100. You'll be able to do it way faster, but I think it's just really good personally because it allows you to have that bunk that you might have been in. And what I mean by bunk is basically just your sensitivity in general. Like if you were about to kill an enemy and you didn't get the kill because your sensitivity was off. Like maybe you overshot them or you just undershot them. It's a really annoying feeling, and I've felt it before, and it really sucks because it's entirely because of your sensitivity. It's not necessarily because of your skill. It's just because you have a sensitivity that you don't click with. And that's why what I'm trying to do here is be able to get you to that sensitivity that you do click with. Like, that's pretty much the main focus of this video. Obviously you can just use my settings, that's fine with me, I don't really care, but these are kind of like my personal settings that I've had for a long time because they just feel good to me. And that's kind of the point of the video, is literally to get you guys to be able to have settings like those that allow you to feel good about them. Now, personally I have a bit of controller drift, so I just keep them all on 10. Aim down sights. I don't think this is a hot topic, but it might be. I keep it on 100. I see a lot of pros not keeping it at 100. Like, they keep it, they do different things is what I mean, basically. Like, I have them all at 100. Some people have them, one of them's at 70, one of them's at 50, one of them's at 30, other things like that. I don't really see myself doing that. I just don't see a difference. If you do, if you do, all good. You can change that. It's fine. But personally, I have them all at 100, and I just keep them like that, and it works for me. I mean, I've hit champion 4 times in a row, so it works for me, you know? Now, for this section down here, I genuinely, I'm not big on this, so I don't really know. I just kind of, did a bit of it when it first came out. I don't really know anything about this. I personally don't really use it. You can copy those if you want. They don't really do anything. I just kind of, was messing around with them. They might do something to help you, but personally, for me, I think I just don't need them. If you do, all good. You can work out what you need to do. For all of those settings, it's really nice and it works. If it works for you, it works for me, you know? For audio, all the audio good. I have music off because music is annoying. Even if you have it off, you're still gonna hear music, but it's still obnoxiously annoying, you know? Now, hi-fi, TV, and night mode. I personally use TV. I like it more. I can hear way more sound. I've tried night mode. It works, but it's not as good as TV in my opinion. Some people, might disagree with me, things like that. That's fine. That's fine. It's all open book here, you know? I'm just sharing my sensitivity. If you want to copy it, you can copy it. But I personally use TV. I don't like hi-fi. Hi-fi sucks, personally. But I would recommend night mode if TV isn't working, you know? For HUD, every single thing is on except for points. Again, I just don't like points. They distract me. I don't even know. They just distract me. So I turn them off. Everything else is on though. but yeah, if you like the points or whatever, like sometimes I'll put them back on because like sometimes just I like seeing points. Sometimes it's weird. It's weird. I don't know. General is basically just, you know, the pickup for the diffuse thing, the new feature for like the, you know, like the highlights for when you're throwing grenades or whatever. You can turn those off there, and also make sure to turn off shake, because like the shake for like when diffuse does this thing is whatever is a very big disadvantage and is super annoying, like for your screen to just shake when Fuse is doing his thing. So I'm happy that you know Ubisoft made it so that doesn't happen anymore. For display is pretty self-explanatory, you know. Keep it on performance mode. For FOV, 90, 75 maybe if you know, like, you don't like 90. It's pretty much all, you know, personal, those things. Brightness is just, you know, whatever. It's, like, pretty self-explanatory. Accessibilities, I have my thing on turquoise, 80. Nothing really out of the blue. I mean, for opposition, I have for teammates I have red, and for opposition I have blue. You might find that a little weird, but I just find that if a teammate's gadget is red, I'm more likely not to shoot it. But that's just me. So if you're more likely like to shoot it if it is red, then you know it's all good for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my sensitivity. You could see it all on screen while I was talking. Yeah. I have proof. I am a 4-time champion. Don't mind the Copper 5. We might have done an experiment that ended up in a interesting light. We're still gonna hit champion this season though. Like I'm not planning on skewing the brakes on that. We're gonna hit it 5 times in a row. We're gonna do it. Like trust me here. But we might have hit champion and then went back to Copper 5. So yeah, it was pretty good. Probably should have made a video out of it. Didn't, you know, but who cares, right? It was an experiment. I wanted to see what would happen, and what happens is I'm gaining, literally at the start of the season I was gaining 30, and then I lost 21. And if I didn't have that, you can see I'm like silver, I would probably be in emerald or maybe diamond. So yeah, I would not recommend what I did. It was not very intelligent, but hey, if you liked the video, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you later.